Hey guys, my name is Scott, and this is a review of the Malekko Ekko 616 analog delay pedal. And this is, I'm playing through I'm using a Strat, I'm playing through an Ignator Tweaker 15 watt combo. And I just thought I'd give you some examples. So this is the dry sound. And then the echo, and I do have the modulation on for this, and this is it's a pretty good sounding pedal for doing the kind of stuff that I'm doing here. This is really, you know, a sound that I really enjoy. It's not the kind of pedal that's going to give you you know, an exact recreation of the notes that you're hitting. They tend to be a little darker and you know, a little more. They kind of warble a little bit, especially, you know, if you've got the modulation going. If you don't have the modulation on, they still have somewhat of a darker sound, and they still do kind of. Chimmer away, you know, they kind of fall apart as they, you can hear that, it kind of turns into a ticking almost, but that, I mean, that's something that I love, that's perfect for what I use it for. But I've found that, you know, in anything that I'm using it for, even if I was to do kind of more country-oriented stuff, let's see here, we can you know, the more country boogie type stuff, it works really well for that. But you know, the thing that really got me on this though was the beautiful sound that it has for doing the more ambient style stuff. You know, I'll give you a kind of bring in the modulation here, and you can kind of hear. So you can really get an idea that it's really got a lot of depth in the sound, and that's exactly what I love. I'll bring the regeneration up more, the repeats, the amount of repeats that we're going to get here, and I'll just hit one note. Now I don't have that up all the way, but if I do. And then mess with the time. Kind of show you what I'm doing here. Okay, so I've got the regeneration. Let's drop that, clean that up. Okay, so I've got the regeneration up all the way here. So you can get pretty crazy with this. There's no doubt about it. Runs off quite a bit. Okay, this is a close-up of the Malekko Ekko 616 analog delay, and it's got a really pretty sweet metallic red paint job on this. So we've got, up here we've got the modulation. Now this is just a button, push button to turn on and off the modulation. And then we have the speed of the modulation, and we have the depth of the modulation, the amount that you'll want on there. And then this is a switch. You can switch between true bypass and buffered mode. And depending on your setup, I've noticed that you'll even have a different sound, whichever one of these that you end up using. And, you know, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't tested this, but I think in true bypass, it's one or the other. I think you won't have trails either. And then this is the time, and I think you can go up to 650 milliseconds, I think it was, of delay time on this one. Here is the mix, the overall mix of the delay that you'll have. So, you know, all the way off, or bring it all the way up, you know, if you want your delay to be completely in there. And regeneration, this is the amount of repeats that you're going to have. So, you know, if you just want a quick slap back, you're going to have it set back here, where you just get one quick, or you know, slow repeat, whatever you set that to. And if you're going to want to mess around with, you know, with the runaway delay sounds, you know, you turn that up all the way. And other than that, that's about it. And now I was using a one-spot adapter for this in the video, and that worked beautifully. So it is compatible with the old Visual Sound one spot. And anyway, beautiful pedal. Pretty simple, but enough controls to really bring some nice sounds out. So that shows you a little bit. You can really get going with you know, those runaway repeats. But yeah, normally the way that I use it, I think it's got a really great sound. You're not going to get a lot of long time with this delay. About the longest you're going to get is right here, which I'm a little rusty on my times, but that's definitely, that's got to be less than 500, maybe about 500 milliseconds or something. Maybe less than that. I'm sure there's many of you out there that'll know. But that's plenty for me. That's plenty for what I'm doing. But I'll just I'll play for another minute here and just kind of give you guys an idea what kind of sound I'm getting here. So that's the Malekko Ekko 616 analog delay. and I think it sounds really, really nice. So definitely check one out if you get a chance. And you know, if this is your kind of thing, you're into the more ambient style stuff, it's got a really great sound. Now, you know, if money's no object, I would definitely go with an Echo Rec over this for sure. Like the Caitlin bred Echo Rec, if you can't get your hands on an original. But I'd probably go with the Caitlin bred anyway. Just less maintenance, no moving parts or anything like that to deal with. But yeah, I mean, for the money, I mean, this is you know, you could probably pick one of these up used for $80, and that's really quite a steal for what you're getting when you think of other Echo pedals that you would get for that price range. So yeah, definitely pretty impressed with this one. You know, yeah, check it out. Thanks for stopping by.